らはそういう意味では今の目標ターゲットを知らないうちにたくさん与えられてるなと、今の話の中でもさあ、相手をオーガズムに導けるか、何回やれるかとか。
Fuck off, Kishi. You really, just few words, you really can touch really important things. For me, I repeat, I'm here. But you can understand what happened inside your body.
皆さん、こんにちは。岸英光です。そして今日また、ラサールが、ラサールと一緒に対談をする時間を今日また設けました。ラサール、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
はい。今日は前回対談で、愛の講座に関して、前回のやつはぜひご覧になってない方は、ご覧になっていただきたいと思うんですけど、今日またですね、前回その男同士で愛を語るというちょっと聞きようによっては勘違いされそうなテーマだったんですけども、今日もまたこの愛という抽象的な、テーマに関して、ちょっといくつかの切り口を、皆さんの前でですね、少し探求していきたいと思います。私たちがこういう物事を扱うときは、小さい頃から学校でよく考えなさいと、ね、言われて、そして僕らはいろんなことを考え、経済のこと、生活のこと、人間関係のこと、人生のこと、いろんなことを考えて、やってきたし、また、いろんな、講座、特に CTN の講座でも、やはり自分の、軸をどう考えたらいいかとか、それから、コミュニケーションというものをどう考えて捉えたらいいかって、どうしても僕らは考えることが優先になっちゃいます。でも実際にこの愛っていう抽象的な分野、さらにもっと言えば、その愛という概念的なものだけじゃなくて、人生のすべての場面は、感じることとつながってると。だけど、私たちはどうしてもですね、この感じることがおろそかになっちゃってるか、または感じてることと考えてることが、ごっちゃになっちゃってる。ね、感じてるつもりが考えてる。で、実際にですね、この愛の講座、これまで参加された方は、本当にどれだけたくさん感じ取っていくかという中でもって、いろんなことが見えてきたり、本当にその自分の形をつかめたり、または、自分であることに触れられたりしてると思うんですけど、でも私たちがすぐ戻ると、あっという間にこの考えることに、帰ってきてしまいます。ね。特に、私はこの探求ってことをやってると、どうしても頭が先行しちゃう。ある意味、この、愛の講座でラサールやウダラと、セッションという形だったり、ボディーワークという形でやれたのは、まさにこの考えることが追いつかない分野なんですよね。それは僕にとってすごい新鮮でしたし、新しい分野を開けました。ちょっと今日、ラサールにですね、この、感じることと考えることのね、違いと、そしてどうやったら本当に感じることができるのかってことを、ちょっと一緒にお話を深められればと思います。ラサール、本当に感じるために何が必要か。
From one side, what we can do, I think there are really many things we can do, but maybe each one of us has his favorite way that is good for how he is. So just beginning this exploring, for me, when you say thinking, I'm here. When you say feeling, I'm here. For example, this is my simple method. And it means that feeling is strictly connected with body, with our presence. To access to our body, one important thing is awareness. Anyway, what I can discover and what happened also to me is, for example, while sharing, it is easy for us not to feel, but thinking. Another way to separate what is thinking and what is feeling for me, thinking looks like activity of planning. Feeling is a waterfall. About what we can do, we need to be confident with our body, first of all. And mind is part of our body too. So maybe it is easy to understand what I mean for be confident with body, that it means to come back to feel our reaction of our body, to feel our body is alive. And be confident with mind, for me, it means not be slave from mind. Our brain is really a supercomputer, and we need our brain and our mind to take our decision and to live and survive in this world, in this reality. But there is really a big difference. If we can control our mind, we can manage our mind, or if our mind is managing us. So if we are not aware about this, we are slave from our patterns, we are slave from patterns that we believe are ours, and all the conditioning. And this really a big wall to arrive in confidence with our body and with our existence. So from my point of view, Ai no Cosa and our collaboration really works well, because we can touch from mind and from body to open our aware to the feeling.
気づいていることっていうのは、僕らはどうしても意識することってもうすでに頭が回り始めちゃうことに、もう瞬時に、それこそスーパーコンピューターなんで、それに瞬時につながっちゃう。だからなんか感じた時にはもう感じたものをすぐもう評価してしまっていたり、ジャッジしちゃっていたりするじゃないですか。本当にその、感じてる瞬間はほんのわずかで、その後にもう、思考があって、で、その後こう感じるべきだっていう感じ方を感じちゃう。この感激みたいな瞬間に、ちゃんとこう、意識が向くっていうことを日頃、なんか、やれるのかなって、思っちゃうんですよね。その一瞬の感じてるところにどうやって入れるかというか、タッチできるか。
So, touch the moment, how we can touch the moment, and how we can be aware that feeling in that moment, from my point of view, they are, I need to separate and give two different answers. Be aware that that I'm feeling, it means for me to be here and now, without any target, simply here. And you also touch an important concept that is judgment, without any judgment. You know, when I go to my parents' house, they have 2 dogs, and they don't take care, they do what they feel. They can bring caresses from me, but suddenly they can go to Udara to bring currency without taking care about anything. They follow their feeling, simply, without asking what happened if I change my direction. What can they think if I do this instead of that? When there are any thoughts, I'm not thinking what to do and how to do. I'm not thinking about future. I'm not thinking about past. In that moment, and also while meditation, in some moment, I can touch really I'm feeling, and in that moment it happened, I feel a lot of freedom too. To arrive, the second point, to arrive to that moment, for me it is important to practice a lot, continuously do exercises or also during the day to come back to my body. For me, important is meditation, but also many body exercises can step by step support us to feel our body. Feel our body means to be able to understand what is happening. You know, for example, angriness is an important example for this. As human, angriness just happens. Sometimes we explode in front of the person and we are not aware about this. We are just let this energy going on. I don't want to judge if it is good or right, but I want to put evidence that we are not aware what happened in our body in that moment. Blood begins to flow faster than usual, and you can feel a lot of warmth inside you, and it grows till to your head, and you lose control in that moment because you can't stop to shout or to move or to change your face, and we don't understand what is going on. But if we can pay attention, we can be aware about what happened to our body. And this is the first step to understand where our emotion happens. So practice beginning to come back to our body. Then when feelings arrive, you can recognize that you are not here, but you are in your body. For me, I repeat, I'm here. But you can understand what happened inside your body.
その自分、今ここにちゃんといて、そしてその自分の体験にちゃんとアウェアしてるっていう状態が、愛っていう分野の中ではすっごく難しくなっちゃうなっていうことをいつも思います。っていうのは、例えば本当にうまくいってんのかな、嫌われてないかな、いつもと違う、これだったら安心だ、なんかすぐ考えが出ちゃって、そして好かれてるか嫌われてないか、いろんなジャッジが出てきて、そしてデートでも、それから場合によっては、セックスをしてる時でも、何かうまくできてるか、ちゃんとやれてるか、ダメだったか、良かったか、それがあっという間に入ってきて、多分、それらをいっぱい思って感じちゃって思って考えてることが、その、触れ合いの実態みたいに感じていたり、それから、愛に伴う感覚だっていうふうに多くの人たちはもう多分そっちの方が、そういった感覚があるから、これが愛があることなんだっていうふうに捉えてるんじゃないかって、僕だと思っちゃうわけですね。
Fuck off, Kishi. You really, just few words, you really can touch really important things. And when you talk about, you create many, many questions. It's real. This is what happened. And this is the way they teach us how to love. One of my master teaches that society teach us how to love, but they didn't teach us how to hate. That's why when you hate, you are really free. You feel so strong emotions. Because society limited our way to love. And that's the point of the question that you're talking about. You have some target to reach in love, in making love, in your life, and so on at school. Fake. This is the real fake to us. There isn't, from my point of view, there isn't any target in our life. Just being. And our being is love. And if the center of our life is love, what happens if society cut our way to feel love, you are not living. So we become insecure in loving, and we become insecure in making love too. So we don't receive a complete satisfaction for the love that we are living, and we don't receive a complete satisfaction from our sexual life too. Try to do this exercise. I can suggest to do this exercise to each one of us, every one of us. Try to do it. While you are making love, pay attention to your thoughts without any judgment. But I can talk about my experiences. It is not any problem. It's life. But sometimes I was or I am, it depends. I think, what can I do to satisfy my partner? Or maybe you are thinking to another person. Or maybe you are judging you. When I talk about another person, it doesn't mean only another person with whom you would like to make love, but maybe your parents too. Or you are thinking about your friends because they told you that you have to satisfy a woman by making her reach orgasm. Or about your sexual performances. How long, how much, which position, what to do, and so on. So I have just one question. If your mind is doing all these thoughts, how can you enjoy this moment? And talking about communication, as you teach me, communication is not only verbal, unverbal, or body communication. There is also energy communication. So which kind of communication of energy can exist if we are in another planet? What can our partner receive from us? Can really receive love? Or maybe our partner needs also to be on her own circle. So this acting maybe become a good body exercises, but not a communion of person, of energy. I'm not talking that to have a target is bad, because in our life we need our targets. But when you're talking about feeling, when you are talking about love, target limits our experiences.
僕らはそういう意味では今の目標ターゲットを知らないうちにたくさん与えられてるなと。今の話の中でもさ、相手をオーガズムに導けるか、何回やれるかとか、それから、どのぐらいで、できるかもあれば、例えば何歳までに結婚するかとか、何歳までだったらば、子供が産めるかとか、さらに何歳までには現役でいられるかとか、とにかく知らないうちにたくさんの目標に僕らは駆り立てられてる。それを一度手放す必要があるようですね。でもその手放すためにはまず何にやられているかをまず知らないと手放せないわけですよね。
And I could touch this in my experience also in Japan. Looks like there is an age for everything.